Ho, ho, ho! Welcome aboard the sleigh ride of Suds, the Spit or Swallow Beer Review's Christmas extravaganza, with your trusty guides, Shag Dog and Jammer, steering you through the snowstorm of brews. No lagers left unturned, no stouts snowed in, no ales untasted in this festive froth fest. So hang up those stockings, pop open a cold one, and let the jingle bells of joyous beer banter ring. It's a Christmas cheer like no other. Stay frosty, folks.
Hey, welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
Hey, I'm Shag Dog. That's our Christmas extravaganza, but we're still doing fall beers.
The forgotten or the fallen of Falltoberfest, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing Three Daughters, Shag Dog.
Oh, yeah. How many, huh?
Three Daughters
Beer.
Oktoberfest Marzen. Bready sweetness up front with a crisp and dry finish. It's a small batch series. This is right out of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesomeness. I'm doing St. Helen's from Georgia Beer Company out of, what's that town down there by the border? Yeah. You know, it's
Helen?
No, down by the Florida border. The big town there before you come to Florida.
Jacksonville.
I-75. In Georgia.
Jacksonville.
In Georgia. On
Gainesville.
I-75.
Valdosta.
Yeah.
You said Florida. You didn't say Georgia.
Well, I meant right before you get to Florida. Did I say Florida?
Hey, Shag Dog. My beer, it looks like the typical Marzen. Got that coppery, good-looking, dark orange color, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that head, even though it's dissipated, it's got a nice, frothy, inviting, nice-looking, soft, like a pillow, you know? And it's disappearing. It's a little beige and everything. Got that bready malt. Man, that smells like a good Marzen, hopefully. Hey, Jammer fans there. All right. That's awesome.
He was saying yes about Three Daughters, too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it smells awesome. It has that nice bready quality of a Marzen, and it just it's like caramel in there and everything. And I'm ready to drink. You go ahead and tell us about yours.
Hey. Yeah, I got the St. Helen's Oktoberfest in reference to the town where you were just at, North Georgia. But it's made in South Georgia, Valdosta.
Yeah.
Valdosta. But it's bready, malty. It almost reminds me of a German one. It's not too caramelly, like some of these American ones make it too caramel, sugary or whatever. It smells like German heaven. So I'm ready to dive in.
I like that, German heaven.
Yeah.
I got my hair all in my mouth, and my
Got my
face.
mustache falling off,
Man, this beer right here, you talk about that caramel sweetness that some of these breweries make, and it comes off being sickly almost. This one doesn't have that. It has the nice malty, bready, sweet, but like it says, it's like a crisp, dry finish, and it has that hoppy, nice floral to it, and it really complements each other. Man, those two guys are loud.
I know. Yeah, you know what? Every time a bell rings, Shag Dog and Jammer gets a beer.
I like that. Let's ring another bell.
That's the song you're playing at the end of the movie too. That's Winky Dink.
Yeah. Old Exile, yeah. Or I heard Hark the Angels sing.
Yeah, that and then Old Anxiety. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Three Daughters, I've had several of their beers, and man, I have to tell you, most of them have been pretty good. This, I didn't give the ABV on it. It's 5.1. 26 IBUs, sorry. So it's not, really hoppy or anything, but it's respectable for what it is.
Yeah, this one's a 5.5% ABV. No score on Beer Advocate. Rate or Untapped, it gets 3.71 out of 5.
Yeah, I got a strand of hair I'm trying to pull out. Oh man, Shag Dog, he knows about your wig.
Not mine. Mine's on the wig. It's
Man,
a toupee.
I don't know what it is about you, but you look like you're fading, man. You're becoming
Am I?
like gray all
It's
over.
just,
I mean,
if it's lighting, I think. Really bad. Watch, 'cause if I turn the green screen off, watch.
it's like you're a ghost, man.
Watch. Let's turn the green screen off real quick, and then I'll show you how. Let's see. Now I'll take the picture off. Not too. I'm still a little ghosty, but not as bad as with that on. Yeah. Maybe it is because I am pasty. Not enough sun.
I wonder if this is a late night for Jammer fan or early morning.
Gray dog.
Yeah, hey, you didn't even say anything about the shirt, you know.
I can't even read it. Old Shaggy Porter. Old Shaggy Porter. Ooh, man, I'm just having trouble with my facial hairs.
Yeah, it's really tickling me. Yeah, this is pretty delicious beer. I like it. I enjoy it. You know, if you get a chance, you should try it. There's Shag Dog and everybody else who's watching Jammer fan.
Yeah, I can't even remember if I did that one.
Is that my
back in
beard
the day.
or is it my hair?
Could be anything, man.
A
Anything.
spider web or what? Yeah.
Yeah, the taste on this one, the smell is a little bit better than the taste, but it is all right. Just certain ingredients they use that doesn't come off like an authentic Oktoberfest from Germany, but it's close.
Yeah. Well, this is a very respectful. Oh, man, the word escapes me, man. It was there and it was flew right out of my mouth. I was going to say very respectful attempt at a authentic style Oktoberfest Marzen. And it's very, respectful in that regards to the category or the style. Very easy to drink. It's got that nice hoppy, semi-hoppy, type dry, crisp finish. I could drink these. I would buy a 12-pack of these or even a 24-pack, and drink them, It's, man, I'm really impressed by the fact that they did a good Oktoberfest Marzen.
See, I think maybe I need to have a light in front of me closer, and maybe that'll work.
Maybe you need to improve the colors.
I don't know. How do I do that?
Well, maybe it's the saturation,
Saturation of what? Meaning the background colors?
Your camera. Yeah. Maybe it's got gunk on the lens. That's what it was. You look a hell of a lot better now.
Oh, really?
What did you jizz on it or something?
No.
Doing cam shows and you.
Does it really look better?
Yeah.
Probably just dust and touch it.
I know what it is.
Anyway,
You're doing a cam show, right?
No. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Let me guess your name. Your cam name, Shaggy Balls, right?
It would be. I haven't manscaped in a while. They would be Shaggy Balls.
Oh shit, man. Yeah. Did I give a grade? I didn't give a grade in this.
No, you didn't. Looking on my beer under. Yeah, I think so.
Man, I would give this. I would actually. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it an A- and a swallow and a quarter.
A- swallow and a quarter. Wow.
Yeah, that's probably one of the highest that I've given a domestic craft Oktoberfest Marzen.
It reminds me of the time, somebody's poor daughter. Never mind, I won't say it. We were driving by the high school and thought, hey, check her out. I was like, Jammer, she's only like 17. I mean, she'll be 18 in about a year or whatever else.
Get your dibs on her early.
Yeah. I tell you what, I fell in love with a girl one time that was a Zephyr Hills graduate, 2005 graduate.
Yeah.
I don't know how old that makes her, but the 10-year anniversary, 2015, at the bar there I used to go to, I was up by the DJ booth, and she was beautiful. I'd seen her once or twice before.
2005, you said, graduate?
When they graduated, yes. 2015 is when I saw her. She would have been about 28.
No, 2005 to 2015 is 10 years old.
Yeah, so 18. No, that's when she
10 years
graduated.
old.
No, she graduated in 2005.
I'm about to say, my God.
Yeah. But she asked me to play a song. I'm like, oh, I guess she thought I worked there or something. I thought, oh, that's the DJ. Maybe she was asking me to play her a song. Like, I don't know. But I was like, damn, too bad my girlfriend was there at night. I was like, shit.
They always are there at the most inopportune times, aren't they?
Yeah. Because you know in your heart at that point, like, it's not going to last. You know, but just has to be here tonight. Yeah. I was 2 years in. I knew it. That one wasn't going to last.
But you know, the thing about it is, there was several of them that came into the bar there that was very attractive and of all ages, ranging from 18 all the way to 40 something, 50 maybe even
Yeah.
And there was several of them that were very good looking and young looking for their ages too. For some of the older ones.
Yeah, I even had an old one when my last couple months with that last girlfriend at the bar, like right after my lung surgery. Was it right after my lung? No, it was before my lung surgery. But she came up to me and started talking to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm with somebody. Sorry. And she didn't look that great, but she looked all right, probably for a 50-year-old at the time. And I was like, what, 45 or something? a little bit over 50. I mean, wasn't my typical over 50 because I like a little curviness, and stuff like that. But I just turned her down. But if I knew what was going to happen a few months later, I should have took her up on her offer.
That's why they say seize the moment sometimes.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. People tell you seize the moment. Spontaneity, spice of life, that kind of stuff. Don't regret not doing things that you would want to do.
Right.
And all that stuff. And then you turn around and say to yourself, "Hey, Shag Dog, you're a better guy than that. You're loyal."
Is that guy from Back to the Future? When the guy's the father in the 50s talking to himself in the mirror, "Hey, Biff."
McFly.
And the father's practicing what he's going to say to Biff. "Hey, Biff, get your hands
off her."
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, and then you want to be the good guy. You want to be the one that's faithful and loyal and all that stuff. And then you got that little guy sitting on your shoulder saying, "Come on, do it, man. It might not even last.
Yeah,
enjoy it while you got it."
Listen to that guy. Yeah. I mean, I'll admit I'd done that once. With that when I did mess around once. And there was no foul because she never found out about it. So
now she has.
But she almost did because I had like a guilty conscience afterwards. Actually, I was like, "Oh my God, what I did!" Yeah.
Well, she'll find out now because I'm sure she's still watching the beer review.
Probably, yeah.
Because we're damn entertaining. That's right.
Yeah. What a great beer. I didn't grade this. I'll give it a B+ and a swallow and a quarter.
And that was George's Beer Company, huh?
Georgia Beer Company. Yeah, they're out of Valdosta. You could have stopped by there on the way home.
Man. Have you gone to Buc-ee's?
I've never been to Buc-ee's.
I went to the Buc-ee's.
How was it?
I broke my Buc-ee cherry.
Yeah. Did you get like?
It was
turkey
let me
and-
tell you, it was a massive bay of
Excuse me.
gas pumps all the way down through there, man. It's pretty impressive when you see it. It's like, yeah, that's a super big gas station, you know. And then when you go in, they got all that all the brand name, you know, not brand name, but the trademark Bucky Beaver or whatever
Yeah.
on everything. I mean, everything. They got, you know, hats, keychains, you name it. Bucky's on everything, you know.
Right.
Clothes.
You want to think a different beaver would be more popular than the most popular beaver ever, right?
Yeah, no, leave it.
No, that's that beaver. I forgot about
But no, I mean it was amazing. And then you go over to this big old counter, this big cabinet. I mean, and it's all just beef jerky. I mean, it's like a 12 or 20-foot long case of beef jerky.
When you got a lot of beavers around, there's gonna be jerky and beef jerky.
Uh-huh. And then you talk about all kinds of flavors. I mean, you name it, every different one. And then all the different beers they had, all the different beverages.
Did they have? Did you have any of their
snacks.
sandwiches?
They had their own potato chips, Bucky's
Oh, yeah.
potato chips, and Bucky taters. You know.
Did you have
And
their
all-
sandwiches?
Yeah, I had one of their sandwiches. I had the beef brisket.
Give you
And,
heartburn or anything?
You know, I was eating it, and it tasted good and everything, but I did get heartburn.
Yeah. Those type of places, I don't know why. What's the one down there in Florida? That originally came from New Jersey. Gas station that we used to go to get subs all the time when we did beer reviews at your place.
Wawa.
Wawa, yeah. I ate their subs. I got heartburn all the time for some
Yeah.
reason.
I think it's just the fact that it's the quality of the food. It's not the greatest quality, but it's decent. I mean, it's much better than what the old gas station used to have. You know.
That's true.
Although Homer Simpson would, you know, debate that with you. He loves to go in there and get a 20-month-old hot dog just still
What?
rolling.
Sides on fire. That's fine.
But no, I mean, I went through the whole Bucky's experience. I mean, they had Bucky's they had furniture. They had furniture there.
Wow.
They had CBs, everything for truckers, everything for, I mean, you name it, they had it. Toys and everything. Christmas trees. I mean, God.
Wow.
They had everything there, and it was just pretty amazing. I mean, and you talk about them making sandwiches. They must sell those brisket sandwiches left. I mean, they must be like McDonald's, you know, millions served, because they were flying there. As soon as they brought out a bunch and started slapping the meat on it, on the buns and everything, and then wrapping them up and putting them out there, they were disappearing.
Wow.
You know.
Was that packed? Was it packed?
Oh, it was packed too. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another.
I mean,
reason
and
why.
don't get me wrong. They had different sandwiches there. They had chicken and stuff and all the different things. They had beef brisket that's been pulled, you know, and then the chunk beef brisket and
they're usually off like a
sliced,
highway, highway exit or something like that.
Yeah, they were off the highway, you know. So
Yeah, I wonder how many people have died going to or from Buc-ee's.
I don't know.
You know, all the extra traffic is just getting out there on the highway to go to
But
Buc-ee's.
what made me think about it was the fact that I started to do research on it. You know, I started to find out, and I forget the guy's name that created it, but his name is Buck or some weird
Buck
variation of no. But
Buck Rogers.
he's the sole owner of these stores, and they started in Texas,
Right.
and everything's big in Texas.
Mhm.
You know, and they just spread out these big gas stations out there, you know.
Yeah.
And he's been branching out towards the east and coast and northeast and southeast.
Hmm.
So he's growing pretty strong, I would assume,
Yeah.
because everybody loves Buc-ee's.
Yeah, the first time I heard of the Buc-ee's was a couple of years ago when I started watching YouTube videos of people that are traveling in RVs and stuff like that, going to Buc-ee's. And yeah.
And that is definitely a place you could probably go and go right to sleep and nobody would ever notice you.
Yeah, some of them actually say they got security where they kick people out. You can't stay here, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen security riding around, but how often are they going to, how do they
Yeah.
know how if you're inside?
Especially if you're in a car, yeah. And yeah.
And you're taking a nap in an RV or a conversion van.
Yeah, unless they have a little control room with a bunch of cameras and a supervisor says, hey, go check this car. It's been sitting there for 4 hours, or something like that. Who knows?
But the thing is, if you're in the vehicle and you have it there and you're sleeping in it, especially if the weather's good and you don't have the
that'd be a good joke to try out, though. Get dressed up in a beaver outfit and stay in the car and cover the windows up. And after a while, start shaking the car like there's something rocking in there, and they come up, pound on the window, and you roll the window down. You got a big beaver mask. You're like,
well, it would be good just to come out as beaver. So, what do you want me to fire you? Leave me alone.
This is an undercover boss. Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah. Oh man, are you ready for another?
Yeah, I'm ready. Gotta fix my mustache.
Okay.
I don't have any more Oktoberfest, but if you're gonna do another Oktoberfest, I could probably do a Yingling with it.
Oh, you're gonna do a Yingling? Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to waste it.
I got another one, and this was the 3 daughters.
Yeah.
Next one, I'm doing 3 sons.
5 grandpas.
Well, that'd be later on in the year. Yeah.
If you have 5 grandpas, there's something wrong, right?
In fact, it'd be worth naming a beer that kind of stupid stuff.
Something like that. Yeah. Uncle Grandpa. Uncle Grandpa Brewing.
Have it be called Gilf beer.
Yeah, you could, instead of 3 daughters, you Uncle
Grandma.
Grandpa.
I like the fuck.
Yeah, Uncle Grandpa Brewing, 3 daughter sisters.
My father's uncle cousin,
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Man, I'd love to see a family tree like that. Like, this one had it, but this one goes back up. And yeah. Like
man, that's branches. A real warped tree. Oh yeah. What is that one movie with David Spade who had the mutt?
Oh, Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, yeah, there you go.
I never did see part 2 yet. Have you ever
Joe
seen
Dirt
part 2?
beer?
A lot of people say part 2 is horrible, so I never watched it. But
I didn't even know there was a part 2. That tells you how bad it was.
Yeah, it must be really bad.
I mean, especially if I haven't heard about it, and I'm pretty avid when it comes to flicking around for movies and stuff, looking.
And as good as the first one was, I mean, dumb in a good way.
It was almost to the level of Dumb and Dumber.
Right.
It was like right below it, but it was silly, stupid humor,
Right. Yeah, and this one must have been really dumber, I guess, or something. The second one.
Yeah.
So bad that's really bad.
That makes me want to go out and find it and watch it.
Yeah.
Just to see how bad it is.
I'm going to see if it's on any streaming services.
And then what we need to do is have Jammer Fan watch it when he's completely sober.
Yeah.
And then have him partake of his favorite medicinal
herbs and spices.
And then watch it again and tell us whether it was better after he watched it.
Right.
Before and after. I'd love to see a video of that. Jammer Fan, that's your assignment if you decide to accept. Seek out Joe Dirt 2. Watch it completely sober without beer or herbs.
Yeah.
Then rewatch it with the addition of either or both beer and herbs.
There we go.
There we go. I know he's popped on and then he left, right?
I think there's somebody that came in and left, yeah.
That was probably him. He'd come on and made a few comments and just to say, I see you guys.
When you were talking about that, so one viewer came in and then it disappeared after a few seconds. Could have been him. All right. I'm ready for the next one.
Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing and sharing. I'm Jammer.
That's right. I'm Shag Dog.
And this has been another wonderful edition of our Christmas Extravaganza 2024. Yeah. And so we bid you adieu.
That's good going. All right. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, we'll see you next.
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah. See you later.